Hi guys! Welcome back again to my channel. For today's video, me and my friend Cory are going to show you a restorative yoga class today.
Thanks to the mirror.
Yeah, thanks to the mirror.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the mirror and welcome to your 15-minute restorative yoga practice.
15 minutes.
15 minutes,
Great way
okay.
to just break up your day. 15 minutes.
Enjoy, guys.
Make your knees as wide as you need to have them to get comfortable, and then reach the arms forward. So, depending on the mobility of your hips, you might have your knees together and feel okay, or you might need to take your knees a lot wider to feel okay here. Start to allow your chest to soften towards the floor. You can relax your elbows on the ground and relax your head. And start to really come into your breath as it moves into the back of your body. So not only is this a nice release for your back, especially that lower back, it's also a great way to start to bring your breath into the back of the rib cage and really start to feel how that can bring a little bit more awareness into that 360 degrees breath that we talk about all the time. Really breathing on all sides of your body, not just front. Good. Go ahead and slowly come forward into a tabletop position. Hands are under shoulders, knees over hips. Take a breath in and let your belly drop towards the floor as you reach your chest forward, cow pose. Take a breath out, start to round your body. So flexing the spine, you're going to push those hands into the ground, tuck your chin to your chest, and pull the belly up towards the back. Good, inhale, reach your chest forward, belly drops again. Exhale, push down into the hands and start to flex the spine. So each time that you move through this extension and flexion of the spine, start to move a little bit more, articulating through every single vertebrae. Good. Let's try one more in each direction.
Down and then up.
And step the right foot forward, come into a nice short, low lunge. So you're going to start with your hands down on the floor, just framing that front foot, tuck the back toes under, and then eventually bring yourself up so that you're just resting your hands on your thigh. Once you get there, start to tuck your tailbone under, and really start to activate through that left glute. So we're going to reach that left arm up towards the ceiling, and then start to reach up and over to your right side. Take a big breath in and really fill up the rib cage. And as you exhale, reach just a little bit further. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring both hands down. Step your right foot back and the left foot forward. Again, you can start with your hands on the floor just to kind of get your balance there. And then eventually bring your hands on top of that left thigh. Back toes tuck under, tuck your pelvis under. Squeeze that ring glute. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in, get a little bit longer there. And as you exhale, start to reach up and over. That's it. Hey, Katie. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Kat. Good. Let's take one more big breath in. And big breath out. Release that hand down. You're just going to go ahead and make your way onto your seat and bring your feet together and let your knees fall open. So coming into a butterfly. Feel free to adjust yourself here, kind of like move the flesh out from underneath you, get a little bit taller there in your sitting bones. And then you'll just start to reach the arms forward and let yourself round over your body here, or over your legs rather. Your feet can be a little closer to you, or they can be wider in a more diamond shape, depending on how your hips feel and how your inner thighs feel. And wherever you're at, it should be a place where you don't feel like you're so uncomfortable that you can't breathe, right? So in every single one of these poses today, always being able to take a full inhale and a long exhale. This is a great time to just let the weight of your head and let gravity kind of do its job. Let your shoulders round forward, feeling that release not only in the hips but also along the spine. slowly start to walk yourself up. And then you're going to take the legs just a little bit wider as we come into a straddle. So again, everyone's super different here in terms of, how much mobility they have in the hips, flexibility in the hamstrings, and in the inner thighs, your adductors. So find a position where you can get nice and tall. And with that, keeping your knees and your toes up, you're going to start to walk those hands further forward.
I cannot.
Let your head drop down.
Mas flexible ka tayo sa akin.
Oo nga.
I can't.
And then take an inhale and start to reach your chest forward. See if you can kind of roll more towards the front of your sitting bones. Or think about almost pressing your pubic bone down into the floor, but without letting those thighs roll forward and internally rotate. And then as you exhale, start to again round and just collapse. Maybe this time you walk your hands a little bit further forward. Do that same thing 2 more times. Breathe in, chest reaches forward, get a little bit longer through the spine. Good. And then breathe out. And each time that you exhale, see if you can walk your hands a little bit further forward.
So I need to
We're going to do that one more time.
Mas flexible siya sa atin.
And then breathe out. Be getting a little bit deeper. Good. Very slowly start to walk your hands all the way back. And you're going to make your way onto your belly for Sphinx pose. So take your time getting there. You're going to set up with your forearms on the floor, okay? And once you get there, right away, tuck your pelvis under. Think about pressing that pubic bone again into the ground. Keep your toes untucked. And then you'll start to push those forearms into the ground. And imagine that you're going to drag your chest through the shoulders. So you have a little bit of a back bend happening here. The second you start to feel your lower back, I want you to lower down. Maybe even just come into a nice low cobra. So take some of that extension out of it. You should feel a little bit of work happening in your back, but it shouldn't feel painful, of course. So again, every inhale, think of reaching your chest forward. And as you exhale, press down through your forearms and imagine that you're going to drag your chest through the shoulders. So there's a little bit of work happening here.
You're gonna have it.
One more like that. On this exhale, slowly lower all the way. Rest your hands on top of each other and then just rest your forehead on your hands. Start to shimmy those hips from side to side. Release your lower back. Now we're going to stay on our back, or we're going to get onto our back eventually. So you can just do that by reaching one arm forward and then just roll onto your back from wherever you were. And here we are. And we'll go right into a figure four. So cross that right ankle over the left thigh.
Okay.
And pull your legs to your chest.
Like this? Yeah.
This is a great time just to check in terms of tension in the upper body. So finding a little length in the back of the neck here.
Oh my God.
Relax your shoulders down.
Sarap, no?
Even though you are using, strength from your arms to pull.
Ito na pala. Sorry. Sorry, ito pala.
Oo.
Ako hinawa ako to. Ito pala.
Okay.
Yeah. Uy, sarap.
I'm going to actually go into a supine twist from here, and then we'll do the other side with your figure four after our first twist. So let's either start, you can either have your knees stacked, or you can cross that right leg over the left leg, and then come into your twist to the left that way. Sometimes that doesn't always feel great on everyone's body. So feel free to stack your legs,
Okay.
and then, rest one knee on top of the other for your twist. Wherever you are, let that right arm just open out to the side. Give yourself a moment here to settle.
I got it.
Opening up your chest, opening up that upper back. Feeling release in your lower back.
Binabatak, no?
let's go ahead and switch to the other side, starting with your figure 4. So come back to center and then cross your left ankle over the right thigh.
Baliktad tayo kanina. So, baliktad natin ngayon.
And reach through your legs. Again, softening all the muscles in your neck, even in your face. Feel the shoulders relaxing away from the ears. We'll come into your twist from here. So again, options to keep both legs stacked or cross the left leg over the right as you let your knees fall to the right side. Left arm opens out. Twist, unwind the legs if you need to, and then you'll take the feet a little wider than your hips and let your knees come in to touch each other. So you're getting a little bit of internal rotation there with your hips. You can rest your hands on your hip bones and rest your elbows in the backs of the arms on the floor. Take a big breath in through your nose and let that exhale out. Do that again. Breathe in and breathe out. Start to bring your feet underneath you and then extend one leg at a time as you start to transition into your Shavasana. You can have the arms open out to the side. Wherever you are, let the feet flop open and just take up space if you have that at home. Adjust your shoulders so the backs of the shoulders feel flush, the shoulder blades rather feel flush across the ground.
Yeah.
Let your
Chompers,
glutes
play dead.
soften.
Play dead.
Let your thighs.
Play dead. Play dead. Play dead.
Wait,
Play dead.
it's okay. I can't feel.
You can feel this connection.
Nag-i-stretch din siya.
Play dead. Play dead.
Back of your body
Play dead.
into
Play
the
dead.
ground.
Play dead.
Which feels obvious, but can you actually get to a place where you feel like you can let go
It's okay. We're just
in your
playing.
whole body and let the ground support
No
you?
kissing.
Let your whole body feel heavy. Allow the weight of your whole body to let go and be supported by the ground beneath
Really,
you.
Chompers? Really?
There is absolutely no need to hold on to anything right now. Everything from the crown of the head out through your toes.
No kissing.
He's kissing me.
Sit.
Let it go.
Down. Chompers ka pala eh.
Naamoy ko siya kasi nalikan niya ako eh.
As you inhale, feel the breath moving
Chompers.
from your toes all
Oh, we
the
should
way
have
up.
closed the door. Come on, baby.
And as you
Go play with
exhale,
your daddy.
soften your chest. Soften the
Okay.
back of the shoulders. Soften your abdomen. Soften your
Oo
hips.
nga, makakatulog ka dito talaga, no? Lalo pag patay ilaw mo.
And feel free to keep moving through that breath. You know, it's like a wave as it goes through your body. And with every exhale that comes, letting that wave just let your body melt into the ground. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. When you decide to get up, please take your time. I'll see you next time.
Basta. Yeah.
Ang sarap naman nun. Parang bitin. Ang sarap. Kaya pala nakakatulog ka eh. Nakakatuwa naman. Parang paano yung ulo yung sisimula?
92 calories burned.
Parang hindi ko, gano'n.